What's going on, YouTube family? We're out here again. We're out here in the big open trees. And I just wanted to share with you guys a few things that was coming in my mind, and it's the power of surrender. The power of surrender. And that's something that's been coming up for me quite often, or quite a bit, the last few days, is just learning how to surrender more profoundly. And while being out here in nature, it really has taught me to be more present and just still. And so, if you're watching this video, or if this video found you, practice more surrendering. Just practice more of it. And just allow the moment to be as it is without trying to have your energy interfere with the greater reality. And of course, we could affect it in some way, shape, or form. But with using your discernment, you just know when to surrender, right? Using your absolute discernment to know when to let things go, when to push forward. And when you take the time to be out in nature, like nature knows when to let things go, when to fully let things go, and then kind of regrow things back and then allow it to fully illuminate the way it's supposed to. And so be like nature and learn to let go, learn to surrender to the moment, and allow things to just kind of come through, come pass by, and just be present with experiencing it all. And there's this really cool book called The Surrender Experiment by Michael Singer, one of my favorite authors and spiritual teachers. And he talks about in the book called The Surrender Experiment, it's like an autobiography in some sense, and he kind of talks about his journey about going through this surrendering experiment thing, this phase of his life where he's basically just surrendering all to life, because he had this profound enlightening moment where he wanted more of that, and he just was going to keep letting go, keep surrendering, keep allowing life to unfold the way it's supposed to without him trying to interfere. And it was such a powerful lesson, a powerful realization, a powerful inspiration for us to really practice the power of surrender. And it's not an easy thing to do, because for us achievers, right, we want to achieve things. We have a specific outcome, result that we want to go after. And of course, you got to use your discernment to know if the energy is in alignment. If the energy is in alignment and you feel that full activation to take massive action, take that action. But at the same time, you got to know when to surrender, when to let things go, when to surrender it to a higher mind so that it can organize a possibility that's in alignment with that outcome. And the balance between intention and surrender it's an important one for all of us to really dive into. And not everyone is, it's a journey. Everyone has to learn it here and there. And it's not an easy thing, of course, right? But it is one of the most profound things we could learn moving forward, the balance between the 3D and the 5D. 1 foot in the quantum world, 1 foot in the real world, right? And so, whatever practicing surrendering is for you, just go out into nature and just sit under trees and just let go. Just let go. Or journal. Doesn't have to be anything big, but just practice letting things go. Slowly but surely, you start to gain this realization of what it means to fully let go. I don't know, I think nature has a unique way of just communicating I don't know how it does it, but there's a way nature just communicates with you to just let things go, to surrender, to be grounded, to be here and now, right? Of course, it's something you would have to experience yourself. Like, just go out into nature and just be. There is nothing greater than just being. Of course, a lot of us like to do a lot of things, and it's fun. I love to do things. I just love to do it. But there's also that important aspect of just being here and now. And yeah, it's not an easy thing to do, but it's a great skill to learn. A very great skill to learn. It's just being more present and just here and now. And not having your mind all over the place, and just being here and now. And I don't think this video is going to be long, other than just me just talking to you guys about practicing surrendering. Just some actionable steps, of course, is just like getting out into nature, meditate, um, start journaling, ask some questions on what you can do to surrender more in your life, um, and allow whatever wants to come up, and then use your discernment to really test things out, to experiment, to feel what feels right for you, and just learn along the way, evolve and grow and expand and read books. Um, Even just like surrendering while like doing dishes, just surrender while doing dishes, or surrendering while cooking, or it doesn't necessarily mean like not to do anything, but allow some flow of energy to move through you, and surrender to the flow of energy and enjoy it. Enjoy it. You don't have to not enjoy it, just enjoy it fully and experience it and feel it and just be one with it in some sense, as weird that may sound. Um, but yeah, I think that this is probably one of the hardest and also at the same time profound and rejuvenating experiences, just whenever you just let go and you just surrender. I know that whenever I ran track and field and stuff like that, and I would run so fast. I used to run the 100 meters, 200 meters, 4x1. And I just remember just allowing myself to run full as fast as I can. And I remember I would tap into these flow states, even in football too. I would tap into these flow states and I would just surrender. And I don't know what happened, but my intuition would be so enhanced and it would direct me, especially playing football, it would direct me on where I need to go, how to maneuver out of all these defensive players. And it was just so fascinating to do. And I was just surrendering it and just following my intuition. So follow your intuition, follow it. And how do you know if your intuition is speaking to you? It speaks through clarity, through lightness, through ease, through grace. I know that whenever my intuition speaks to me, it feels like a wave just washing ashore. It's just super clear. The clarity of the calmness is just so clear. And so follow your intuition. I don't know who needs to hear that, but I feel like this needs to be shared with you right now. But just follow your intuition. And I think it's going to guide you to practicing more surrendering to the moment. And um, it's a beautiful thing. And build a relationship with it. I think that's one of the greatest skills we could ever learn, is just building a relationship with our intuition and allowing it to guide us and to allow things to direct our life in some unique way. And of course, like, intuitive will empower your reasoning, intuitive reasoning. And I think that for me, I like to think things through, then feel my way to see if it feels right. But that's just me. But yeah, if you're watching this video, practice more surrendering, whatever that is for you. Get out into nature, journal, meditate, sing, dance, prank some kangaroos. I don't know. Do anything to just be more in the here and now, and trust that you're being guided. So, this is your daily reminder. Practice more surrendering.